हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम बात करने वाले हैं री इंश्योरेंस का इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक। दिस इज अ कंटिन्यूएशन सीरीज। इसमें हमने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट देंगे। व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ री इंश्योरेंस, व्हाट इज कोटा शेयर, व्हाट इज सरप्लस, व्हाट इज ट्रीटी. So today we're gonna talk about some of the important topics within reinsurance domain. So stay tuned and do watch the entire video. Negotiation and placement की अगर हम बात करें, in some markets certain underwriters become well known and their reputation, good or bad, are common knowledge. In many cases, those reinsurers who travel extensively are able to determine for themselves who is experienced and capable. सबसे important होता है underwriting policy. And each reinsurance has his own underwriting policy, which would mean that he has determined some type of business, or perhaps some part of the world are no interest to him. Accumulation, the reinsurer is aware to the danger of accepting too much business of a particular class in a particular territory. Leader of the treaty, although each reinsurance has responsibility of determining for himself the correctness of terms and condition of a contract and of monitoring the activities of the ceding insurance. Particularly in negotiation, to follow a leader who is known to undertake these duties in a proper and responsible manner. Key consideration in the negotiation. Ceding insurance. कोई भी reinsurance they wishes to support a ceding insurance क्योंकि inadequately capitalized ना हो, financial difficulty ना हो, market में उसकी कोई rock value ना हो. Ceding insurance underwriting policy. The reinsurance must be satisfied that the ceding insurance is transacted in its business in a normal fashion. ये इसलिए इम्पोर्टेंट होता है जहाँ पे आपको लगता है कि आपके नंबर्स वेराइटी ऑफ रिस्क है, जहाँ पे पॉसिबल कवरेज आपका बिजनेस जो है वो आपकी जो सॉल्वेंसी मार्जिन को हिट कर सकता है. और इम्पोर्टेंट चीज होती है अंडरराइटर. व्हेन अ रीइंश्योरेंस एक्सेप्ट अ शेयर इन द प्रोपोर्शनल ट्रीटी, ही इज वर्चुअली हैंडलिंग टू द सीडिंग इंश्योरेंस अंडरराइटर हिज पेन एंड चेकबुक. इसका ये मतलब है कौन अंडरराइटर है, क्या ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है अंडरराइटिंग में, क्या मार्केट स्टैंडिंग है, इज इट ट्रस्टवर्दी एटसेट्रा. सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट ऑप्शन होता है इज रेसिप्रोसिटी रिक्वायर्ड. मेनी सीडिंग इंश्योरेंस कंटिन्यू टू रिक्वेस्ट रेसिप्रोसिटी from treaty reinsurance, even though the ceded business may not lend itself to such a business relationship. Ceding insurance retention. जितने भी reinsurers होते हैं, they should ensure that the ceding insurance retention is of sufficient size. इसका मतलब यह है, it indicate the kind of risk bearing appetite by the insurer. Commission terms की अगर बात करें तो it automatically reduce for cessation at higher level surpluses. Reinsurers are also not in position to provide profit commission on the higher level surplus treaty. Premium reserves. Previously, treaties used to provide for premium reserves and also even loss reserve, which carry a low rate of interest. These are a financial drag on the reinsurance as the practice has grown up securing waiver of reserves. Market experience की अगर बात करें, presently the benchmark for a country is the sovereign rating of the credit agency. For instance, Standard and Poor rating of BBB would rate a country and all its business to be the investment grade and anything of BB plus and below as required credit watch. This is an assessment of a country's ability to honor its financial transaction. Different form of insurance. Surplus treaty, quota share treaty, variable quota share treaty. Surplus treaty की अगर बात करें, this is a fundamental difference between insurance as how the surplus treaty is arranged and operated. वेरिएशन एग्जिट करता है जहां पे कोटा शेयर और एक्सेस लॉस को इनकॉर्पोरेट किया जाता है विद बेस लिमिट. सरप्लस ट्रीटी इज अ कोर फॉर्म ऑफ मोस्ट reinsurance program. Quota share treaty is used mainly for small account wherein the extra admin's burden of surplus would be too great. It is preferred form for retrocession of the reinsurance account. For the reason, the joint direct insurance cede out a quota share of the retained account against the reciprocal reinsurance acceptance form. वेरिएबल कोटा शेयर की बात करें तो इसमें ट्रीटी में wherein the reinsurance is expressed as being between a minimum 20% and maximum 80% quota share. Although it is said to be quota share which has all the characteristics of a surplus. अब हम बात करते हैं फैकल्टेटिव ऑब्लिगेटरी ट्रीटी, एक्सेस ऑफ लॉस ट्रीटी एंड स्टॉप लॉस रेशियो एंड रेसिप्रोकल नेगोशिएशन. Facultative is a considerable proportion of peak risk businesses placed facultatively. जितने भी केसेस ऑटो ट्रीटी के ऊपर जाते हैं इंश्योरेंस के पास, आपको उनके डिसीजन पे बांध रहना पड़ता है. Facultative obligatory treaty a rare form of treaty होती है and wasn't used previously. This can be placed in weak reinsurance market condition and is therefore not adequate to be relied upon. Excess of loss treaty जहाँ पे both working and catastrophe covers arrange on a layering basis. जितना भी लॉस आपका कवर होगा वो reinsurance को करा जाएगा. Stop loss ratio, this is another form of reinsurance to protect a whole portfolio of net retained business from exceeding agreed loss ratio. Reciprocal negotiation trading is considered important by ceding insurer. They value their outward treaty, then form the basis of their reciprocal trading. They're also ready to offer adjustment in commission, etc. Placement with professional reinsurers. Professional reinsurance cannot provide 100% premium or profit reciprocity. So it may appear wasteful to offer them as share of profit, first surplus treaty at the lower reciprocal term. But the professional reinsurance play a very useful role in providing reinsurance capacity and expertise and guidance wherever required. अगर हम बात करें कि जहाँ पे अंडरराइटर स्पेसिफिक डोमेन चाहिए जहाँ पे आपको when you know that you have a limited bandwidth capacity within the underwriting you can park such cases to the reinsurance for their expertise advice. This will help to to seed some of the important decision to the reinsurance, and it is logical business policy to provide them a share in the basic treaty where they can participate in result and continue to keep their interest in the seeding insurance company.